Hello dear students, today we are going to learn rounding off to the nearest 10. So these are the rules that we are going to follow when we round off a number to nearest 10. So first rule is look at the digit at the ones place. So first of all we have to see that which digit in ones place. Next, if the digit is less than 5, then change it to 0. So if the digit in ones place is less than 0, then we have to change it to 0. And if the digit is bigger than 5, then we have to add 1 to tens place. Remember, if it is bigger, 1 will be added to tens place, not in ones place. But ones place will become 0 and 0 in the ones place. Alright. Next, if the digit is 5, both the rule can be applied. If the digit in ones place is 5, either you can change the ones place into 0 or you can add 1 to tens place. Both rule can be done. Let's see how it works. Let us do exercise 1.5 to apply this rules. So first rule is to look at the digit and ones place. Here we have 4, right? And we know that 4 is smaller than 5. So what you have to do? If smaller than 5, change it to 0. So this 4 will be changed into 0. So 5, 3, 1, 0. This is the answer. Now look at the next. We have 7 and we know that 7 is bigger than 5. If it is bigger than 5, then 1 will be add 1 to tens place. So in tens place we have 6. So we have to add 1 to tens place. So when we add 1, 6 plus 1 becomes 7. So the answer is 8, 7, and when 1 is added to 6, it will become 7 and 0 in the ones place. So and ones place will become 0. Okay, in ones place we have to add 0. Now we have 5. If 5, the both rule can be applied. So what we will do? We will go to the second rule. So 1 will be added to tens place, that will become 4 and 5 will become 0. Again we have 2. 2 is smaller than 5, so it will turn to 0. 10,430. Now in next number we have 9. 9 is bigger than 5, so 1 will be added to tens place. So in tens place we have 8. 8 will turn to 9 and 9 will turn to 0. Now here in ones place we have 3, so it will turn to 0 because 3 is smaller than 5. Do you understand this? Now we are going to learn rounding off to the nearest 10. So to round off to nearest 10, we have to look at the place right to the nearest 100. So to round off near 100, we have to look at the digit right to the 100 place, and which is 10 place. So when we round off to the 100, we have to look at the digit at the tens place. If it is smaller than 5, same rule. The tens and ones place will be turned into 0. And if it is bigger, then 1 will be added to 100 place and rest of 2 places, that is tens and ones, will become 0. If 5, then both rule can be applied. So let's see. So first here we have to look at the tens place. So ones, tens. So in tens place we have 5. So it means we can add 1 to 100 place and rest 2 places will be 0. So ones, tens, 100. So in 100 place we have 1. So 1 will be added to 1 and it will become 2, right? 8, 2, and this and 0 is added to tens and ones place. So this is ones and this is tens. So in ones and tens, 0 will be added. Now again, look at the tens place. Ones, tens. In tens we have 0. So 0 is smaller than 5. So it will be the both. If smaller than 5, then tens and ones place will turn into 0. So this is 10, which is tens place, which is already 0, and 8 place will also turn into 0. Now ones, tens. So in tens place we have 8, and we know that 8 is bigger than 5. So 1 will be added to 4. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So 5, 5, 0, 0. Again ones, tens. In tens place we have 9. 9 is bigger than 5. So 1 will be added to 100 place. So in 100 place we have 7. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. So 2, 3. So in place of 1 is added to 100 place. So it will become 7 and rest of 2 will become 0. Ones, tens. Here in tens we have 8. 8 is bigger than 5. So 1 will be added to 100 place. So in 100 place we have 0. So 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So 8, 3, so 1. Then rest of 2 places become 0. Now here ones, tens. We have 1. 1 is smaller than 5. So it will turn both is smaller than 5. Then both tens and 100 place turn into 0. Do you understand this? Now we are going to learn rounding off to the nearest 1000. So first we have to look at the digit in the 100 place. Okay. So always remember, when we are turning into nearest 10, we have to look at the digit at ones. When we are turning into 100, then we have to look at the tens. And again, when you are turning into 1000, then we have to look at the digit in 100. That means the digit which is in the right. Okay. Right to that place. So here also see, if smaller than 5, then the 10 place will turn into 0, and the rest of it like ones and tens. Sorry. If 100 place, if digit in the 100 place is smaller than 5, then 100 place, 10 place and 1 place, 3 place will be 0. It will turn into 0. 100, and after that 2 places are there, tens and ones. So all these 3 places will become 0 if the digit at 100 place is smaller than 5. And if it is bigger than 5, then 1 is added to the 1000 place, and 100, the remaining 3 places, 100, tens and ones turn into 0. Understand? If bigger than 5, then 1000 place will gain 1. So here look at ones, tens, 100, 1000. So in 1000 place we have 9. Sorry. We have to look at 100 place. So in 100 place we have 2. 2 is smaller than 5. So 2 and its places, ones and tens will turn into 0. 9. This 2 is 100 place. So 100 place turn into 0, and rest of 2 places also. Ones and tens will also turn into 0. Next, ones, tens, 100. In 100 place we have 5. 5 is equal to 5, right? So we will add 1 to 1000 place, and rest of this place will turn into 0. So when we add 1, this 8 become 9. Then rest of places 0. And again, 1 tens 100. In the 100 place, we have 9. 9 is bigger than 5. So 1 is added to 1000 place. So this 5 will turn into 6 and rest of places will turn into 0. Again, 1 tens 100. In 100 plus, we have 6. 6 is bigger than 5. So 1 is added to 1000 place. So when we add 1, these 2 become 3. Rest of 0. 1 tens 100. In 100 place, we have 1. 1 is smaller than 5. So it will turn into 0 only. 0 and rest of 2 places will also turn into 0. 1 tens 100. In 100 place, we have 5, which is equal to 5. That means we can give 1 to 1000 place and rest of it will become 0. So this 3 will turn into 4 when we give 1. Then rest of 3 places 0. Understand? And whenever you write, no need to give this arrow, because I have seen so many students writing as I write in the video. Sometimes I write only to make you understand. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to write the same. Don't copy as it is. Whatever is necessary, do that. Alright? No need to write. Rounding of numbers to the nearest. We are going to revise all these 3, okay? 10, 100 and 1000. Just to make you understand, no need to write this in your copy. Alright? When we round off nearest 10, then we have to look at digit in, ones place. Okay? Ones place. When we round off to 10, we have to look at ones place. When we round off to 100, we have to look at tens place. And when we round off 1000, then we should look at 100 place. Okay, only ones, tens, 100, 1000. So when we round off to nearest 10, we should look at the digit in the right side of it. Ones. When we round off to 100 place, we should look at the digit in the tens. That means right side of it. And when we round off to nearest 1000, so we look at the digit in 100 place. Understand? Once again, when we round off a number to nearest 10, then we should look at the digit at ones place. When we round off to nearest 100, we should look at the digit in tens place. And when we round off a number to nearest 1000, we should look at the 100 place. And rest of the all rules are almost similar. For example, if one place is smaller than 5, then it will become 0. And rest of will remain same. And if it is bigger than 0, then 1 is added to tens place. Okay. Same here. If tens place is smaller than 5, then it becomes 0. It itself becomes 0. If it is bigger than 5, then 1 is added to 100 place. Okay. 1 is added to 100 place. If bigger. And same as in 1000 place. If it is smaller than 5, then it remains 0. If it is bigger than 5, then 1 is added to the 1000. And rest of the places become 0. Everywhere. Almost same rule, okay? Just don't be confused where we have to make the changes. So when we are rounding off nearest 10, we have to see the ones. When we are rounding to nearest 100, we have to look at the tens place. And when we are rounding off nearest 1000, then we should look at the digit and 100 place. Do you understand this? Please write it all and send it to me. I'm going to give you some homework also, including that. Send it to me. All right.